What's up YouTube, this is Mathmas97 and welcome to episode number 82 of my WWE 2K15 Universe Mode. And we're here with another edition of Tuesday night's main event. And as we can see, we're kicking this episode off with Divas action as AJ Lee goes one-on-one with Emma in one of two matches that'll be taking place here tonight. I'll discuss the situation a little more in detail as we go along. The New Day defeats the Los Matadores as the Usos pick up a tag team victory over Fandango and Adam Rose. Naomi will go one-on-one with Natalya. Like I said, I will discuss the situation in a brief moment. And then the main event, Wade, Bad News Barrett, goes one-on-one with the #1 contender for the WWE Championship, John Cena. So that is going to be an awesome main event set to take place later on in the episode. But first, we've got some women's wrestling to open up the episode. And this is actually, well, as we saw at Payback, Tamina Snuka captured the Divas Championship. She defeated Paige. And, well, at Money in the Bank, we're going to be seeing Tamina Snuka versus Paige for the Divas title, as Paige does have her rematch clause. However, tonight, we are going to determine with a bit of a mini tournament. We're going to find out who will be the third female in that matchup, as it will be a triple threat for the Divas title. So we're going to find out here tonight. The winner of this matchup will go on to face the winner of Naomi versus Natalya next week on Main Event. And the winner of that matchup will join Paige and Tamina in the Divas title matchup at Money in the Bank. So that is going to be cool. Hope you're looking forward to that matchup when it does take place. Although I'm sure it's going to throw a bit of a wrench in Tamina and Paige's plans, as they were perhaps expecting a one-on-one rematch for the gold, but that's not going to be the case, as we will, try to add some new blood into the Divas title picture. Of course, in this matchup here, we see sort of polar opposites. We have AJ Lee, the veteran, the woman who has been in this division since near the beginning. And then we have Emma here, who's the newest diva to the roster. And, we have similar opportunities here tonight. Both have the chance to perhaps become number 2 contender for the Divas title? Whatever the case may be. It is AJ and Emma here. And then later on, we're going to see Natalya versus Naomi. As Natalya, she is also a woman who has been in the division for quite some time. In fact, a former Divas champion is Natalya. And then we have Naomi, who just also joined the series during this season of Universe Mode. And is still fairly, by this point, she's been on the roster for 7 months now. Or I guess 6 months. This technically would be the 7th. I mean, she's not exactly the newest chick on the block, but she definitely is still fairly new to the series in terms of, this series has been going on for, now it would be almost a year and a half, so Naomi, she's one of the more newer faces to the show, one of the newer faces we've seen here in Universe Mode, but I mean, all four of these women, they share the same opportunity tonight, the chance to go into the triple threat at Money in the Bank, and perhaps become Divas champion. And one thing that the other three have in common, besides Natalya, is that AJ, Emma, and Naomi never have been Divas champion. In fact, Naomi and Emma have never even challenged for the title. AJ, though, she's had her chances. I mean, she was in the triple threat for the title at Over the Limit. She was in the triple threat at Night of Champions. She had a one-on-one match with Caitlyn at Survivor Series. And she was in the triple threat at the Elimination Chamber, all matches which she lost. AJ does not have a very good track record in triple threat matches, so perhaps if she does get into that matchup, perhaps the same sort of fate could befall her as has in the past. As we can see right now, though, Emma has her in a headlock. Oh, and she's setting her up for that bulldog, using the ropes for leverage there to add some extra impact to that one. I'm sure Trish Stratus would be proud of a move like that. As Emma now picks her up. Drop kick right to the chest. As AJ... And we can see now Emma, she's gaining control here. Although AJ now backbreaker and into the neck breaker. Curse of the commentator there. I was building Emma up, and AJ just like that turns the tides But now it's Emma back with the advantage with the elbow to the face. Counter again. AJ with a side Russian leg sweep, taking down Emma. And Emma back to her feet. Nice right hook. And a hurricanrana, taking AJ down to the mat. She just absolutely planted her right there. And now Emma springing to the top rope. And she could be looking for that cross body. And AJ, well, don't get up. You're not going to like the view. Emma launching herself off the top. Hooks the leg. 2 count. Emma is your winner here tonight, folks. So Emma, she's going to go on to face the winner of our matchup that will take place up next. And the winner of that matchup will be in the triple threat. So Emma, she has a huge opportunity now. If she can just defeat her opponent next week, she will be in her first ever Divas title match. And, I mean, let's not forget about what she's just accomplished here tonight. Emma just picked up a victory over AJ Lee, who is, you know, she's been in this division the longest out of any of our current Divas. And that's a huge victory to pick up a win over the veteran AJ. Definitely going to boost Emma's status here in the series. And now we move on to the next matchup. The second of our, what would this be, semifinals? Yes, because there's, you know, just kind of these 2 matches. I guess this technically, if this were a tournament bracket officially, this would be the semifinals. The second semifinal matchup. As Naomi makes her way down to the ring. And she's prepared to perhaps be in a similar situation as Emma, competing in her first ever Divas title matchup. But to do that, she's got to get through the veteran Natalya. So, Naomi, obviously they have been rivals ever since Emma set foot into the WWE, and now here tonight they're in very similar matchups. I mean, Emma, she was the newer superstar taking on the veteran AJ. Now Naomi taking on the veteran Natalya. And Natalya, she is a former Divas champion, as I mentioned previously. So Naomi just, you know, even stacking the tables against her that much more. But if she can get the job done here tonight, she could perhaps be able to thwart Emma once and for all and take away her potential to face Paige and Tamina for the Divas title. Nice side wrestling leg sweep there from Naomi. And Naomi, of course, a former Funkadactyl, but we saw here tonight, she's not dancing around the ring anymore. She's put on her game face. She's ready to go here tonight. Oh, huge kicks there to the face of Natalya. And yes, Naomi, she's just got this no-nonsense attitude about her. I mean, especially since Emma debuted. I mean, Naomi, she's just really turned a new leaf here in the series. She's become a lot more aggressive, a lot more intense. And, well, it seems as though she's abandoned her former partner, Cameron. I mean, the Funkadactyls, it appears as though that life is all but behind her. All except for the ring attire, she has basically dropped everything else. As Naomi now again unleashing the strikes here on Natalya. But it's Natalya now who bounces back. But a jawbreaker by Naomi. Obviously Natalya in this matchup, she's going to have the technical advantage. Whereas Naomi, she might want to keep this more of a brawl, as we have seen. She does possess some vicious strikes, some ferocious kicks and punches. Although, when it comes to a grappling game, Natalya, she's got her far outclassed. At least what we've seen from Naomi in the past. I mean, obviously Natalya, her technical prowess has managed to gain her a Divas Championship. Naomi, well, she's still yet to prove herself here in the series. But tonight she could do just that with a win over a former Divas Champion here on Main Event. A nice drop kick to the side of the head. And, oh, just a splash there from Naomi, just jumping right onto Natalya. And, well, doing a little bit of showboating here. But you don't want to do that because Natalya, she's definitely going to make you pay for it. A German suplex right there. And now slamming Naomi face first into the mat. And, yep, she's definitely going to make Naomi pay for that one moment of arrogance. This is why you got to stay on your opponent. You keep him down. Or you put them down, you got to make sure they stay down. But Naomi with a hurricanrana to counter right there. Naomi now perhaps turning the tides into her favor, switching the momentum up. But it's again a counter from Natalya that plants Naomi into the mat. And now a leg drop right there. But Naomi's back to her feet again. Now has Natalya by the face here for a neck breaker. Taking her down. And as we can see, these two divas are definitely trading grapples, trading strikes back and forth. But it's Naomi with the back suplex that once again takes down Natalya. And now Naomi looking to go high risk. Well, it paid off for Emma. Could that be the case here for Naomi as she's up top? Natalya back to her feet. Look out, Natalya. Drop kick. Missile drop kick from Naomi. As Naomi just floored her with that one into the cover. But not even a 2 count. Natalya kicks out. And now here's Naomi. I mean, off that drop kick, really dazing Natalya here. And now just bouncing her face first off the mat. Naomi, I mean, she's truly, if she's got a moment to strike, now is her time. Huge hurricanrana into the cover, hooks both legs. But now it's Natalya. Natalya reverses it. 2 count. But a kick out by Naomi. Oof. Close call there. Natalya, I mean, oh wait, now look at this discus clothesline. Taking down Naomi once more. And now into the cover. 1, 2. No, a kick out by Naomi at 2 3/4 right there. But Natalya clearly gained, and she's got the advantage at the moment. Naomi with a counter, though. And now a counter from Natalya. Look at this. Backdrop right there as Naomi lands directly on her back. And she's in position, center of the ring. Natalya, can she go for it? Oh, she's got the legs crossed. And now the sharpshooter is applied. And, well, Naomi, she's got nowhere to go. Center of the ring. Naomi forced to tap out to the sharpshooter here. And Natalya picks up a much-needed win in her career as she defeats the youngster Naomi. But, I mean, man, Naomi, she truly had a couple moments here where she had Natalya on the ropes. But Natalya, in the end, clearly letting that veteran instinct lead her to victory. She was just able to outsmart Naomi in this matchup and just outmuscle her clearly with this sharpshooter. And in the end, she just proved that her technical prowess still, I mean, Naomi's got a bit more work to do if she wants to try to defeat Natalya. But Natalya now, she's got an opportunity to perhaps resurrect her career. It has been a long time since she held the Divas Championship. Not since Night of Champions has Natalya held the Divas title. But perhaps this could be her opportunity to become the first time Divas champion here in Universe Mode. But we'll have to wait and see what happens next week as Emma goes one-on-one with Natalya to enter the triple threat matchup at Money in the Bank. But speaking of Money in the Bank, here we have the #1 contender for the WWE Championship. This man will be facing CM Punk at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view for the gold. It is the Superman of WWE himself, the leader of the C Nation, John Cena. As John Cena makes his way down to ringside here, and you can see he's just brimming with confidence after defeating Mark Henry last night or 2 nights ago at the Payback pay-per-view. But wait a minute, look out behind you, John. There's Wade Barrett, and Barrett blindsides Cena with a clothesline. And John Cena, this is not what he wants to be. Wade Barrett, he's not going to waste any time looking for the bullhammer, but Cena blocked it and delivers an elbow of his own. But Barrett with a counter now. And Cena sent over the top rope, but he hangs on. But Barrett's going to toss him back inside the ring. And Wade Barrett, you can tell, he is just absolutely frustrated after losing to CM Punk at Payback in the Fatal 4-Way matchup. I mean, Barrett, he even tapped out to the Anaconda Vice. Barrett, he's got to be humiliated after what took place at Payback. And tonight, he's looking to take out his anger, take out his aggression on John Cena. But Cena's not having it, as there's the shoulder blocks, ducks underneath the punch, and slams him down with a spin-out mat slam. John Cena could be firing up to 5 moves of doom here. Wade Barrett, this could spell doom, could spell disaster for the Barrett Barrage. 5-knuckle shuffle from John Cena. It connects. And Wade Barrett, well, I'm afraid I've got some bad news because you're in trouble. But a kick out by Cena, or kick out by Barrett at 2. And now Cena, look at this. He's got him up on his shoulders. Attitude adjustment. Wow, this would be one hell of a comeback if Cena could get the win right here, right now. Oh, but it's not the case. Wade Barrett kicks out at 2 7/8. Man, I thought Cena was going to pull off perhaps the quickest comeback of the century with that one, but Barrett, he just is able to hang. And I mean, well, if Payback was humiliating, well then that certainly would have been, like 100 times more humiliating to just get beaten after you blindsided your opponent and get beaten in a matter of seconds. I mean, I don't even think that was a full minute. Maybe it was. I don't know. But Barrett, nonetheless, he has to mount a comeback now at this point. Because, I mean, Barrett, he's had 2 opportunities now. The WWE had the chance at Extreme Rules, and then again at Payback. I mean, there's only so many opportunities a man can have, as Christian has proved over on Raw. He can only get so many shots at the title until it changes hands. Barrett could perhaps be nearing that point, and he needs a victory over a guy like John Cena, a former WWE champion, and one of the best here in this industry. Also one of the most controversial superstars in the history of professional wrestling. As John Cena, well, it looked like he was going to go to the outside, but he changed his mind. He can't himself in that ring that could give Barrett an opening. But Cena tosses Barrett now back inside the ring. And Cena, well, he's going to go back outside the ring. Perhaps he's going to do something this time. Oh no, it looks like he's going after the announce table. This is not looking good, folks. And now Barrett, he's joining him out at ringside here. Cena just ripping off those monitors. And now look at this, a Thesz press as Cena unleashes a flurry of furious fists right there. And now drops the knee right into the skull of Wade Barrett. What a move there by John Cena. And Barrett, well, he is in trouble. He's on wobbly legs. John Cena, I mean, the referee, he's counting here. Could perhaps see a repeat of Payback with but look at this, John Cena, attitude adjustment through the announce table. He just took Wade Barrett out. And, well, this matchup, referee has just called an end to this one. Cena, he must have seen the Sami Zayn Corey Graves match at Payback. This matchup ending in a no contest. John Cena just wants a sent tonight to CM Punk with that attitude adjustment through the table. John Cena, he's letting CM Punk know that he means business. We could perhaps be looking right here at the next WWE Champion. We could even perhaps, John Cena, can he become a 3-time WWE Champion here in the series? I mean, CM Punk, he may have beaten Cena before, but Cena has defeated Punk on numerous occasions. I mean, we are going to have one hell of a confrontation at Money in the Bank. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Make sure to stay tuned for more. And until next time, keep on YouTubing.